Hey, so we're here at the focal point, Michael, like we've been talking about.
Excited to have you here. Let's see what Ryan, Cowboy Ryan, has to say.
Ryan Koenig said something about this pretty
I think he put it best.
Yeah.
Yeah, the focal point has been not only a good place for me and my local friends and local scene, but also being able to draw people that I had met on the road from around the country and even around the world. Offering a good environment to showcase their unique things where they'll be appreciated. The audience at Focal Point, some people are regulars that come out all the time to just about anything. Some people are new faces that have never seen a band like they're seeing in a room like they're seeing, or have never heard a room sound so nice or a band that is so talented. There are a lot of different styles represented at the Focal Point. I mean, we go from jazz to blues to country and western to old time to bluegrass to world music from all corners of the world. Modern and old, young and old. Yes, I don't think you'll find a greater variety at many places in this country.
Well, Ryan Koenig really put that well. You know, he's been playing with the Rum Drum Ramblers and the Golden Rods and many bands around town, and has been an integral part of this organization.
Yeah, he's very familiar with this place, isn't he? Let's go to some of the best clips from last year and just see what that was all about.
Let's take a look.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Go down below, Jack, where you never see the skies, and you're working in a dungeon for £1 a week. Down, down, down you go, down, down you go.
Run with me, yeah, forget the city on its false lights, yeah. Steal your dreams, yeah, steal your nights. Leave your troubles, your windy goods, and run with me, oh, run with me.
Bother your mind. Don't let this rambling drown or bother your mind. Don't let my rambling bother your mind. Don't let this rambling drown or bother your mind.
I'm a grandmother now, but in my 16th year, I played with friends on the prairie. Progress would allow we'd live forever in the valley of chiefs.
Oh, damn us to take it. We can if you want to. And if you want to, all you must do is say.
Wow, those were some great clips, weren't they?
They sure were.
So I guess that kind of speaks to the question, what does make Focal Point different from other venues?
Focal Point is an all-volunteer 501c3 not-for-profit. And that means that everyone that you see running a show each night, from the person running video to the person running sound to the person running the front door, they're all volunteers and have been for nearly 50 years.
I can feel that commitment level when you walk in. Wow, that's
It's
amazing.
really a special place, and most of the money that is gathered here goes to the musicians. They keep just a few pennies to keep the lights on, but most of the money goes to the musicians.
Well, that leads to my next question. What was the first act you experienced here?
The one that kind of comes to memory was a group called Tempest. Tempest is an Irish folk rock band that brings a lot of high energy into the room. And I remember Judy bringing me down here. It was before I could drive, so I had to have been 12 or 13. And I rocked around the room and never saw anything like that. And that was one of the first shows. Another one of my favorite shows that I produced, which was one of the first shows I produced, was the New Orleans Jazz Vipers. The New Orleans Jazz Vipers are a very famous New Orleans jazz band that you might be able to see in the first episode of Treme on HBO. And I was lucky enough to grow up playing Little League with a guy named Charlie Halloran. And Charlie became one of the biggest trombone players in town in New Orleans. And they called me one day and said, "Hey, can I bring my one of my jazz bands up?" And I've never sold out a show so fast.
Now I think it's important to talk about, for our channel, what are some of your plans?
I plan to do a bit of a duo series where I mix a younger musician with an older musician that they were inspired by. I'd also like to start visiting other venues. I believe that the Casaloma Ballroom may be our next.
Casalama, where Frank Sinatra.
For Frank Sinatra as well as many others played that venue.
Great.
I'd also love to do some on things like St. Louis dance culture and
Yeah, you have a special coming up about dance that we're talking about.
absolutely and
Planning.
just songs written in St. Louis, famous St. Louis musicians, everything from W.C. Handy all the way to Ike and Tina Turner.
Sounds great. Can't wait to see it.
So stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Like and
and
subscribe.